This place has changed. These guys in their cars, no regard for anyone. It's time to put a stop to what's going on around here.
Got a visual on your suspect.
South Figure 20, we're
Hello there, I am Test Drive. Wait for it. Hello, I am Test Drive, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play on none other than Need for Speed Undercover. And while I'm changing my settings here, because you can't change any settings before you actually start the game, I'm going to go ahead and turn the music off because it is very copyrighted, but it is very good. So you should listen to it while watching this video series or something. But yeah, welcome to, oh, no, I don't want to cancel all changes. Welcome to Undercover, finally. Probably during this part, I will be showing off something that I want to do with games now, and that is the physical copy of this video game, because I bought it, obviously, and I'm playing it, technically. I'm going to go to my controls, configuration, and I think we are good to go, and let's get started with playing Need for Speed Undercover. So this game is a bit of a strange one in the Need for Speed series. It was the first game that people really thought like, ooh, this isn't, you know, this isn't quite the quality that we're used to with Need for Speed games. Pro Street was a little questionable, but was still, you know, not particularly broken at least. Oh my god, traffic, why? But this game definitely has its fair share of little issues and things. But yeah, as you saw, I would assume, we are playing the PlayStation 3 version of this game. And I will go through this, and I will turn my face off.
Arrests are up 30% over last year. You people are just gonna waltz in here and do whatever the hell you want to do?
This is not up for discussion. You've had quite an impressive run. Your recent undercover operation posing as a wheelman to bust car thieves has been exceptional. But these local police stings can take months, if not years, to execute. I don't have that kind of time. We only have a couple of weeks. The FBI is stepping in. I'll be your new point person. We suspect one of the local street racing crews may be involved with an international smuggling ring.
Look, lady, pardon me for butting in here, but these kind of crews, they just don't go do that sort of
Keller, my office doesn't care about turbocharged street thugs. We're looking to recover evidence that we believe is linked to a shipment of cars stolen from the dock a few weeks ago. This evidence will convict a network of crime lords in half a dozen countries, and we have reason to believe that the cars may be in the possession of one of the street crews. Now, they're going to need a wheelman. Your job is to drive. My job is to get you in. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's go.
And there
The
we
more
are.
races you win, the better. And remember, don't play it safe. We want them to see you.
And that is basically the full entire prologue of this game. We're gonna get some tutorials now. But yeah, welcome to probably the most questionable newer console version of this game. I've heard the PS3 version is not the greatest. And I've also had the PS3 version. I actually had this with my original PS3 back in the day. and I had to rebuy it because I sold my PS3 and all the games back in like 2013, 2012 or something. But I definitely experienced a fair amount of glitches myself. So let's get into a race here real quick and see how this goes. But I should mention that even though I'm talking about how, oh yeah, this game is not, you know, not the greatest, whatever, I still really enjoy this game. I have played through and not quite 100%ed, but can I change my options? Gameplay, transmission, there we go. We're gonna switch that to manual. I'll probably switch it back to automatic at some point because the manual, not great later on, but everything else should be fine. And welcome to the main menu of the game, basically. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I actually really enjoyed my first playthrough of it. I adore the aesthetic, and the UI is actually one of my favorite UIs ever in a video game, funny enough, which makes me disappointed that there's a mod that completely changes it up and completely changes it from what it was to some other style of UI, and yeah, not exactly a fan of that myself. And so, to answer a few questions, why am I not playing the PC version, considering I own it and I can get the DLC, the challenge series, and all that? Well, oh my god. Oh yeah, I forget that if you hit the brakes, it goes in the reverse. Alright, you know what? We're switching off of automatic, actually, or off of manual. I apologize, but this game is weird, and it... There we go. If you go over a bump and you're hitting the brakes, it will shift in the reverse. And that's great, because that automatically puts you back in the first gear whenever the car starts going forward again. But, yes, why am I not playing the PC version? The PC version is very questionable itself, to say the least. It does provide things such as less input latency, which is fantastic for a game like this, especially when you get to later game with faster cars. And yeah, it's got its upsides, but also if you install the update that has the challenge series and whatnot, it is not good. It breaks the game basically, and a lot of stuff is broken. And you have to also, to even play it, you have to disable cores on your CPU for your computer, and I don't want to do that. So, here we go. We have a screen here. We dominated. So you can either win or dominate in this game, and I believe getting one or the other gets you more of what we'll see here in a second. Yes, by leveling and dominating races, leveling up and dominating races, you will earn an array of driver skills that will improve the performance of your car. The earnings you receive racing discounts you get at car and parts shops, and additional zone points you receive for performing heroic driving moves. There's a lot to talk about in this game that's kind of different and new. But we got the brake skill. It allows you to specially tune your brakes and increase your car's handling. And we get this little thingy here with a bunch of percentages. I don't know if I'm going to actually go through and make sure I dominate everything, because I don't know if I want to actually put in time to do that. But we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. But there we go. There's our first race. So, to talk about the UI here for a second. In a second, we'll have something pop up at the bottom. And that is how you get to new events. You can actually open... Oops. We can open the menu, or open the map and actually go to things here. But just like Carbon, there is basically no reason to do free roam in this game, funny enough. And we can look through different filters. We can look through stuff we've completed. And as you can tell, it does say dominated there. And also, if we go to world view here, we can look at more stats here of what we have done, and also our general stats for the career and the game and whatnot. But we are literally at the very beginning, so I'm not going to worry about that. Otherwise, on our left, we have our map and our heat level, just like other Need for Speed games. And on the right, there is the heroic rating. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's like a thing you level up. I honestly actually don't know what it's for, even though I've played this game a ton, for like 30 hours I think I have on Steam on this game. But you get points for like well, you get heat points if you destroy things or hit cars or stuff like that. And you get heroic points if you do good corners and slides. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue on. I should have looked up more before playing this game, but you know what? I don't care. But I guess we'll go for a bit. I actually don't know how I'm going to cut up the episodes for this because I really don't know, to be honest with you. Probably will stop once I get access to the garage, which we'll see when that happens, I guess. This is a very strange game, like I've said, but that does not make it not enjoyable, as also I said. And welcome to our starter car, the good old 240SX. One of the many Need for Speed games that you can start out with a 240SX on. Also, the second game in a row that the game automatically puts you in a 240SX and you have no other choice of cars at the beginning. There is no difficulty setting either, so what you see is the difficulty that I'm going to get, no matter what. Let's see. No, I didn't get points for doing a jump there. I actually don't remember what the heroic points do, or what you get for them. But you'll see little things pop up on either side of the screen for those. And we have a lap race to do this time. Another fun fact, even if you have a name set up in the... really on anything, if you have a name on 360 or PC or on PlayStation 3, no matter what you do, you will always be called player in this game. There is no way to actually change your in-game name. So that's great. Even though on PC you can actually name different save files and create different save files, it doesn't matter. You're player no matter what you do. Another fun fact, the traffic cars in this game, you may have noticed already, are the same traffic cars as what was in Burnout Paradise that released the same year as this. Kind of a funny little thing. And they also just kind of go through barriers sometimes. Don't worry about that. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. But there we go. There is our second race done. I have dominated once again. Got some money, got some zone points and rep. I think that unlocks more parts of the game, more story. Wheelman rep. Maybe that's what it does. I have no idea. I really don't. Transmission skill allows you to improve the performance from your car's transmission, increasing its top speed and acceleration. I should also mention that this is completely different from the upgrade system in this game. It has both. There we go. There's that. We gotta wait for the game to like load or save or whatever it's doing. And zone points. Heroic driving and exceptional racing will earn you wheelman rep. And I think actually maybe if I go here and we go to world view, maybe not stats. No, maybe. Events dominated, events won, total shops found, events attempted. Yeah, the wheelman level basically just unlocks things, and that's all I know, I guess. All I can see easily. But we have a sprint, I believe. Oh, we can go to the... So this is our main menu, by the way. This is the main menu of the game. Fun fact. We have our map we can access. We have cars, which I'll go to in a second. Driver skills, which is literally what we look at the end of every race. The challenge series, which I will be doing at some point. Trust me, it's not going to be that difficult, actually. We do have a photo mode, just like in Pro Street and Carbon, which is wonderful for taking thumbnails and whatnot, taking pictures. I believe you have to have... Yeah, you have to be connected to the internet, which I'm not, because the servers for this game are down. And we can do a quick race, which is just your normal put you in a car, do a race kind of thing. We have online mode, which again can't do, and our options, which we have seen. So let's go to the cars menu real quick. And this is where I will reveal that I have, if we go to shop here, I have all of the DLCs for this game that it ever came with, I believe. Which means that some cars are completely free. This will help me, specifically, in the way that I will be able to switch up the car I'm using a lot. Because otherwise, you don't make enough money in this game to actually switch up cars a lot until you're basically done with the game. So that's kind of annoying. Some still, of course, cost money. But we have a tier system again. We have all the way up from tier 4, which is the slowest, to tier 1, which is the fastest cars. We can already access tier 3 cars, apparently, interestingly enough. And there are a few tier 2 and tier 1 cars you can buy, or can get for free. There's also special editions, which is funny. Which, actually, I'm not going to look at any of those, because they're kind of almost spoilers. No, you're not allowed to look at that. Because they're basically cars that you will come across later in the game. But, for now, we do also have the garage, which you can switch between our cars. We do have the strike system from Most Wanted and Carbon back, heat level, so on and so forth. We change our visuals, paint, vinyls, and aftermarket parts. I think we do have auto sculpt. Yes, so it's basically the same as Pro Street. We do have the stock auto sculpt, which, you know what? Let's see how this goes. It's probably the exact same auto sculpt as Pro Street had, if I had to guess. This is not a great camera angle. Thankfully, I can change it. I like how it takes forever to actually load what I'm doing. The car is already lowered way down too, I'm noticing. I don't know why it started me on zone 2 there. I don't think I've ever actually done the auto sculpt in this game. I just remembered that it had it. I like never do visual upgrades because there's no reason to. And there's that. We do have hood, wheels, front wheels, rear wheels. Basically the same as... oh, we can actually change our exhaust without having to... Can I? No, I can't. That is a really big stock exhaust tip. We can actually do this without... oh, wow. It says I own all these. Why does it say I own all these? You know what? You know what? I like the oval one. Ah, you cannot do auto sculpt on them, though, so they are stuck as they are. We already have a spoiler installed, and we do actually have the ability to auto sculpt it. Funny enough. Yeah, you gotta make it wider. This thing is actually just the average 240SX you see in real life. It's got the stock wheels, a shitty body kit, a shitty spoiler, and it's lowered. And then, oops. But yeah, we can change the paint, vinyls, whatever else. And our performance is also basically the same as Pro Street. We do have packages, Street Racing Pro, so on and so forth. We will unlock those as we go through. I don't think I have anything unlocked. And that is that. We do also have a photo mode here in the garage, which is kind of neat. But, I guess I'm going to keep going. I actually don't know. I don't remember when things start happening in this game. We do have a sprint to do next, though. And there's no real story of the races. There's basically just, you're an undercover racer, and you got to race these people to get information about them. Basically. That is our storyline of Need for Speed Undercover. I guess oh my god, that exhaust tip is so big. I guess I should also mention that this is not the only version of Undercover that was released on consoles. Why does that 240SX have the same auto sculpt spoilers I do? What the hell? But, what I was trying to say, so there was the PlayStation... Damage, by the way, as well. Probably the best damage in any open world Need for Speed game. You bastards, get out of my way. But there was the PS3, Xbox 360, and PC versions of this game, which is like what we're seeing now here on the PS3 version. But there was also a version that was made specifically for the PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo Wii. The last Need for Speed game actually on the PS2 as well, the last one released on it. And they are completely different games from this. Like, there are some similarities, like I think the story is similar. Good job, Charger. But most of the gameplay and things you see within the game are completely different. And I do plan to play through one of those at some point. I definitely own the PS2 version, and that's what I'll say about that. But for now, we are playing through the main version. I'd like to take on all of the alternate versions of Need for Speed games. Whenever I think I was planning to do it between the Xbox 360 era and the Xbox One and PS4 era of Need for Speed games. So basically between Most Wanted 2012 and Rivals, I will start taking on the alternate versions, handheld versions, stuff like that. We will see. But I dominated once again, got $2 grand again. And there's 6,500 rep. Yeah. Oh, it actually tells you what time you need to get to dominate. Okay, that's neat. I did not notice that. Induction skill gives you greater performance from your car's forced air induction system, increasing its acceleration and top speed. These will start stacking at some point. We'll see when that happens. But I guess it's per race too, because the blue bar is down to 1x now again. Beat the domination time to earn special skills and rewards. And now we have something that is completely new to this game, which is a highway battle. Oh, we're gonna have a cutscene? Nope. I feel like I'm gonna get a ton of copyright claims in this series, by the way. I hope none of them block the videos, but we'll see. How do I change my view? I actually don't know. Ooh, that is not the right button. So, highway battles. We drive down the highway, we gotta beat the other car. Oh, it is the right bumper. Oh god. R2, R1, whatever the hell. Well, this is going well. I am falling behind, and I have lost. For the first time. Alright, we'll try that again, but this time I won't be fumbling around with the button to change the camera view. That sounded like a song was about to play. The good part is, I don't have any upgrades. And it doesn't matter because the other person is an actual idiot and just destroyed their lead completely. So yeah, the goal is to either get 1,000 feet ahead, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 feet. Or just be in first place when the time on the top right of the screen runs out. And from what I remember, you're pretty much always going to win from the time rather than the, oh my god. The time rather than the distance. Oh god damn it. Because the AI will always rubber band back, basically. This car's pretty fast, 140 miles per hour for basically a stock 240SX. Not too shabby. I got 2,500 zone points. And I have just one. Damn. So to dominate, you need a 5397. Which means I probably need a better car. Wow, I got a lot of transmission skill off of that. I guess these do things. I've never really noticed them specifically doing anything different. But we have reached level 2 Wheelman. 5% transmission boost. I guess that's what that's from. Ogie. Oh, hello AI. What do we got next? Zone multiplier. Get in the zone with successive moves without collisions. We have a West I-20 highway battle. Sure, why not? Okay. Oh, it's an R. Like, why is it already an RX-7? Shouldn't it be a... I feel like that's a higher spec car than what I'm in. Or higher tier. What the hell? Oh god, what is the traffic doing up there? Come here, RX-7. Oh my god. Good job, RX-7. I like how the car's engine sound is like super quiet compared to everything else. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Wait, what? Totaled? I didn't know you could total in these. What the hell? It wasn't even my fault. What the hell? Oh my lord. Can't believe you've done this. Hello, RX-7 once again. Eee. I'm guessing it's supposed to be kind of like the totaling in drag races in earlier games. Luckily, that is a thing that does not come back in this game. But I guess this is the equivalent of it. Or whatever you would call the equivalent. God damn it. The traffic is very dumb. Like, very, very dumb. Gotta watch to make sure I don't get swoosed on. Eee. Well, I'm not gonna dominate this one, I don't think. If it's anything like the last one. Now, how come the RX-7 didn't total when they hit traffic? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't matter. I have won. I got 3,000 points. Oh, the domination was a 106. Oh, yeah, I'll let it go.
Word is there's a big race going down today on the west side. Eyes will be watching you, so steal the show.
That's a good thing about moving my face out of the way and having a little border around. I don't block the cutscenes. Hello, RX-7. Fuck you. Bastard. Alright, race against the Palm Harbor street gangs. Okay. This may be the last thing I do. I guess we'll find out. For this first episode, at least. I'll probably also be streaming this more than recording. I just wanted to record the first episode.
Make your mark and they will come looking for you.
Yeah. Girl, look at your cuerpo bounce. And all my señoritas keep it low to the ground. Yeah. Right, girl, I love the way you sway to the sound. Menelo, round and round. Yeah. Right, girl, you move like la salsa. All the way there, what like that manzana. Yeah. Right, girl, you on fire like ja.
Okay. That's a cutscene. Also copyrighted music, probably. But, let's see if we can do this. There's a CUDA. It looks like we have some spooky cars. I think I remember restarting this one a couple times. Nope. I was hoping it would hit a traffic car. It didn't. Please. This is literally like the 4th event. I will win this. I am not quitting until I win this with this car. Until I restart enough times to get lucky enough, I guess. Oh my god, please. Why me? Why my luck gotta be like that, though? Not sure if that helped anything, but I sure did use it. Apparently trading paint with the other car got me 10 good guy points. What the fuck? Why? Camaro moment. And the Lotus is in front, which is actually not a good thing. And the bad part about them hitting traffic is I think traffic only spawns if they're close enough to you. So if the AI is far enough ahead of you, they won't actually get hit by traffic because they won't spawn. Fuck you. Get out of here. Not sure that works, actually. Well, I'm ahead here, which is new. We'll see how my RNG with traffic goes. Ow. Please don't have to be traffic right over this. There wasn't. Thank goodness. No. Oh, the Lotus just, like, slammed into the wall there, I think. I may finally be able to win this. Basically out of luck. I wouldn't call much of that actual skill. There's the traffic doing their weird shit again. Go away. I see you trying to catch up to me. Arrow. Fucking finally. Good lord, that took too many attempts. And I dominated, apparently. And I barely won. God damn it. Allows you to tune your engine beyond its normal limits. Improve your car's acceleration and top speed. I've got a trophy. Learner's permit. What does that mean? Oh, I don't know. Damn it. Oh well.
Not bad.
Looks like you've met Hector Mayo. Good. He heads a small ring of car thieves in the area.
Not bad at all, homeboy.
The hair-triggered boy's his brother Zach. Strictly small-time player, but trying very hard to be a somebody.
It's all yours. Pick your wheels for one of these losers, that's it.
I get to pick a car to get. Hell yeah. So we have the options of the Pontiac Solstice GXP, the Volkswagen R32, the Lotus Elise, which apparently is tier 4, even though it's like actually so much faster than everything else. S15, the Camaro, the Hemi Cooter, or the Escort RS Cosworth. You know what? I kind of want to go with an interesting pick. The Lotus is actually just OP compared to like everything except for the Camaro. How does the Camaro have... The Camaro and the Elise are the best handling cars. What the hell? I'm gonna go with... The Silvia is actually the worst, to be honest with you. It's got okay acceleration though. I don't know. Let's go with the Escort, I guess. Fuck it. Kazi time. Car I did not use at all, I don't think, in First Street. Neat. What's next? I'll debate whether I end the episode now or after this next event, whatever shows up. Okay, it's just a sprint. So, we will go ahead and end this first episode of Undercover here. If you're noticing that there's a white border around the game, by the way, I don't know what that is. That's just part of the game, apparently. Because it's showing up on my main monitor here with nothing but the PS3 going to it anyways. So I have no idea what it is. But that will conclude this first episode of Need for Speed Undercover. So, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.